What's good, y'all? It's Intrinzik, and you are tuned in to Track Marks, the official behind-the-scenes channel for my brand new album, Lasers and Poison, available now at mnestore.com. What's good, y'all? It's INT. Today we're going to talk about Lied To, the first official single from Lasers and Poison.
Hi, my name's Larry Elyea. I'm the producer and engineer from Intrinzik, Lasers and Poison record.
When the whole thing happened in March of 2020, I'm like, all right, I'm going to start making some music.
Lied To was the second song, I believe, that we wrote for the record.
Lied To was the first beat Larry did fresh from this era, from this 2020 era.
It's got a lot of old school metal guitar influences, a lot of Avenged Sevenfold. I really like the harmonies that I got to work out.
And when I got it back, he played me a little snippet over the messenger, and I was like, oh man, like, I'm gonna get so down on this beat.
It's a real classic metal track. It's pretty much straight metal all the way through.
The way I write, I can't really do something else. Like, I can't have this beat and then like go do a million other things until this song is written. So I just sat there and wrote it out probably in the matter of an hour or two. I had the hook immediately.
The bridge has a really clean, creepy breakdown.
And then I started the verses, and the first verse starts out with a Queen line, is this real life or is this just fantasy? So I wrote that verse real quick. The second verse starts out with, I think it's Stevie Nicks or Fleetwood Mac, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. And so for all you rappers or songwriters out there, it's a good way to kickstart your verse writing if you borrow a bar or a line from a song you like. So those are some little tips and tricks.
I remember when he sent me the vocal idea, the demo for the bridge, and it's just real creepy and whisper echoes, and I was just like, man, that's fire, bro.
And as Larry was saying, the bridge is something special. When I told him I want a new beat, like after we mixed the first two, I'm like, well, let's start an album. George says, give me 12 songs, so let's make them. I'm like, the only requirement I have for this first verse is to have clean guitar on the bridge. That's all I told him.
And it's cool when you're working on a record so far apart to be able to bounce ideas back and forth until you get that really cool magical piece, and that's the way I feel about the bridge on Lied To.
The only requirement I gave Larry for this first beat was to have a clean guitar on the bridge. So when he gave it back, I wrote the verses and hook super quick, and then when I was tracking, I was just messing around on the bridge, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be good. I'm just gonna say the same thing over and over again, like progressively sounding more insane and out of my mind. I remember my family was eating dinner in there, and I'm just like in this zone where I have to finish a song before I can function in life again. So I started tracking that bridge, and I'm just yelling this, there was a time I was fine living a lie part over and over again. And they're like, what happened in there? And I sent that to Larry as soon as I tracked it. He's like, oh man, this is gonna be sick. So I chose this song to be like the first official single because it's the first song we actually did in the new era. I'll remember this was right when lockdown was starting. I had it on headphones listening to the mix, and I was at Costco, and there was just like mile-long lines of people, shopping carts and masks on, and I'm just like, this song is so relevant, and now a year later it's even more relevant. Keegan did a sick lyric video. It reminds me of sort of like Superman flying over the city. The bridge is probably one of the better standout pieces of music on the entire album. The verses are very intricate with tons of multi-syllables and big buzzwords in the conspiracy genre. I would say it's a mix of like Eminem, Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera, and System of a Down, which is actually Mike Patton, Faith No More influence. So This is Lied to. It's track number 7 on Lasers and Poison. So check it out.
That's Lied to on Intrinzik, Lasers and Poison.